Hello everyone, we have the Isle of Gold. This is a great event to get a lot of resources from. So basically what you do is you have this little island that you have to take care of. You have to put different buildings on this island to gain your resources. And you also have to stop other players from attacking your island as well. So there are also defensive buildings that you need to put on here as well. And in order to move around the island, you have to click the little dice here, and then the dice will appear and show you how many spaces you move here. And then as soon as you're done moving, you have to put a building on one of these tiles here. So you can only put a maximum of 4 resource buildings on here, but you can also put a maximum of 14 defense buildings on here. I know for the defensive buildings, the flowers here are very popular: the crimson flower, the prayer flower, and the energy flower. And also the fountains I've also seen be pretty popular as well. When you're attacking other players' islands, these are very useful because they give you more resources and also give you some buffs as you are pillaging, you're attacking the other players' islands. And also, if you want to stop other players from attacking your islands, these stone ones are pretty good as well, helping to reduce morale, curse pillagers' heroes, and also slow the pillagers' movements. And morale is just basically just how much extra resources you get from here. If you look on the top of this screen, it says I have 5 morale, and it says I will get 75% extra rewards. So keeping that morale as high as possible will help you get more resources from here. And in terms of resources, I normally go for resources that I need. I always go for the essence because I always need essence. The diamond is pretty useful as well. Also, the labyrinth, Poe exchange, and the guild coin exchange ones are useful if you're wanting to get extra store resources. And I'm just going to choose a random defense building. I think I'll just choose one of these flowers here to put on. And when you place these buildings down, you get experience, and that accounts towards your island level. You can check your island level by tapping the top left portrait. And the higher you go up here in island levels, the more resources you get, all the way down to the 10 Stargazer cards down there. You can also gain experience by leveling up your buildings here. You could either land on a tile that has that building adjacent to it, and you can level it up that way, or you can go to one of these buildings. There's these buildings called workshops that also help to level up random buildings on your island. And there's also this building over here called the stable. This gives you 3 extra dice rolls, so that can be very helpful for you as well. And also, going back up into that portrait, if you go over to resource overview, it shows you just how many resources you've gotten from your island. Also shows you the amount of resources that you've gotten while pillaging as well. And one thing I think some people forget sometimes is in the resource buildings, if you go ahead and click them, you get the rewards, but also if you click them in here, there's this thing called Garrison Forces that when you put certain heroes in here, they essentially protect your resource buildings. I'd recommend doing this with all your resource buildings. It makes it harder for players to pillage your island. And also they have the beasts in here as well. You can go ahead and put beasts in there. I'd recommend doing that as well. And when you put heroes in here, it marks it with a little shield next to the resource building. Just shows you that it's protected, basically. And you can also help your friends and guildmates as well. You can put your team formations in here, and then you can help your friends and guildmates with those teams if they don't have resource buildings with heroes in them. And pillaging takes a little bit to unlock. I believe you have to be on either island level 1 or island level 2 to get, but it will be in the bottom right corner of the screen. The button will be, and then you can click that button and choose which player you want to pillage. And the process for pillaging is pretty much the same as moving around the island. You just move around the island and you just collect the resources. And you can modify where your buildings are by tapping the modify button in the bottom left corner. You have to use up your dice rolls before you do this, but if you made a mistake on one of your buildings, placing one of your buildings, you can essentially move that around to where you want it to be. And normally I see people place their resource buildings in the sort of bottom right corner of the island here. That's where I normally see people place their resource buildings, because normally when you spawn in, when you're pillaging, you spawn in this corner of the island, and then you move up and around over here, and then finally you can make it over here towards the resource buildings. So that's what players normally do, just to try to stop you from pillaging their buildings. And also, if you notice in the center of the screen here, we have little symbols here. If I tap it here, these give you some extra buffs here. And each of these three have different requirements that you need to fulfill. So this one, it looks like, decreases morale. This one also decreases morale. And this one reinforces the resource buildings level. So depending on what you want, just complete these requirements. Just requires 16 or 6 level 15 of whichever building it says here, and then you'll be able to get these buffs here. So overall, this is a very good event for resources. Like I said, I would recommend doing this event every single day, collecting your resources every single day from here, and you'll be able to maximize the amount of resources that you get, and that will definitely help you out in the game. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video and you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also comment, what do you think of the Isle of Gold? And there will be a video on screen that YouTube thinks you'd like to watch next, so go ahead and click on that video right now. And thanks for watching.